As a Chovot Halevavot, that now we're going to discuss how powerful it is to have have bitachon, and how it affects you in this world, how it makes your life better having in this world. He says, אחד מהם כי יבוטח באלוקים רוצה בדינו בכל ענייניו ומודה לו על הטובה ועל הרעה. כמו שאמר איוב, השם נתן והשם לקח. Yehi Shem Hashem Mevorach. A guy who has bitachon, what does he do? Something good happens to him, he says, Baruch Hashem, Hodu Hashem Kitov, Ki Olam Chasdo. But if something bad happens to him, what does he say? Also, he says, Baruch Hashem, Kol Tova, this is kapara, Hashem knows better than me, who am I to say this is bad? There's nothing bad that comes from Hashem. En davara yotzeh. Min hashamayim, right? That's the words of the Peleoetz. Yaakov Shweki made a song. En davara yotze min hashamayim. So what do we see? Hashem natan, Hashem lakach, Yishem Hashem mevorach. Right? Yeah. So you see that a person who has bitachon, he has easy life. Why? Because nothing bothers him. Everything's a kol min hashamayim. But a guy who doesn't have bitachon, he starts blaming people. He gets upset at himself. He's negative. Why? It wasn't supposed to be this way. He always lives in the yesterday, right? They say a line like this. They say, don't live in the future, right? And don't live in the past. Live in the present. Live today, and that's why it's called the present. It's a gift that we have today. You know, we have to utilize today. If you live in the past, you're bound to make the same mistakes. You have to move on. You have to move on. As it says, כמו שכתוב, חסד ומשפט עשירה. As it says by King David, Tehillim 101, of kindness and justice I sing. And אמרו רבותינו זכרנו לברכה, זכר ברכות. אם חסד עשירה ואם משפט עשירה. King David was saying, if it's kindness, I'll sing to you, Hashem. And if you do justice with me, you give dinin to me, Hashem, you should know, I also will sing to you. הכל לטובה. אמרו, זה חייב אדם לברך על הרעה, כשם שהוא מברך על הטובה. You have to bless the good, just like you bless the bad, just like you bless the good. A person, asher enenu botech be'elokim, but a guy who doesn't have bitachon in Hashem, mithalel al tova, umitkatzef be'elokim al hara. He becomes angry at Hashem with the bad. He says, Hashem, what did I do to you? Why you hate me, Hashem? Why you do this to me? As it says, vaya ki yir'a ve'itkatzaf ve'kilel be'malko, u'be'elokav ufana lemala. It says in Yeshaya, he'll become angry. He'll become hungry, he'll become angry, he'll curse his king and his gods and direct his face on high. Which means that what do idol worshippers do? A lot of them, that happened was, they believe in the idol gave them good bracha, they love their idol, they go and they kiss it and they love it and they hug it, but then their idol didn't deliver for them, didn't give them good. What happens? They broke the idol. They beat it up, they kicked it, they get angry at it. How could you destroy your idol? This is your God according to you, right? What are you doing destroying your God? That's the foolishness of a person who doesn't really believe. So imagine we do that to Hashem. We kick Hashem, Haz Shalom. We get angry at him, Haz Shalom. We have claims against him, Haz Shalom. So therefore, a person has to know, you have to have bitachon or else this can happen to you, Haz Shalom. The second one, Sheni, ki botech be'elokim nafsho be'minuha. A person who has trust in Hashem has peace of mind in any situation. He's satisfied with what he has. Sameach bechelko. And his heart is at ease with any decrees, right? Right now, there's a big mayor race, right? And people are nervous. Oh, this guy looks like he's going to win. It's going to be very, very nerve-wracking. What's going to be? Is it going to be safe for us? Is he not going to be safe for us? Should we move out? Should we not move out? So if you don't have bitachon, you don't have menucha nefesh. You don't have calmness in your soul. You're all nervous. What's going to be? What's going to be? What's going to be? But a person who has bitachon, any decree Hashem makes, you're at ease. You're at ease because I have Hashem. What? I rely on the mayor. Do I rely on the mayor that I should have a good life? No, I rely on Hashem. So whatever the mayor is, if Hashem wants me to have a good life, I'll have a good life. It doesn't make a difference who he is. We have to make ishtadlut. That's true. But at the end of the day, we have bitachon. And the da'ato ki borei yaniga letovato be'olamo achrito, because he knows the Creator will arrange those decrees for his benefit. You hear this? Let's say the person who you didn't want to win wins. Right? At the end of the day, this is a decree from Hashem, and Hashem does the only good. So this is also good for us. Somebody said to me yesterday, Baruch Hashem, there's peace in the in the Middle East, and they're trying to make a ceasefire, right? They made a ceasefire. Baruch Hashem, there's no more rockets flying. So now people say, oh, now we can relax. So right away, Hashem made it that there's another story going on with the mayor and the race and this and that. Hashem said, no, don't get too comfortable. Don't think you have to stop praying. Don't think you could just take your foot off the gas, but you still need to be very connected to Hashem all the time. You need to have bitachon no matter what. You need to know that I'm behind the scenes of all these things and I still want this connection to you. As it says that Hashem will make these decrees in his benefit for both his present material world and for his afterlife. As it says in King David, writes in 62 in Tehillim, for God alone I wait silently, O my soul, because from him is my hope. I don't put hope in anybody else, only Hashem. So we have to know that misfortune or things that look like misfortune, the guy who has bitachon, he's not nervous. He doesn't get scared. He's tranquil. He has calmness in his soul. So there's a story where in the footnote they say about the Rav Moshe Sofer, the Chatam Sofer. He explains what seems bad may be a blessing actually in disguise. He says when the Chatam Sofer married his first wife, Sarah Eurowitz, her brother Rav Hirsch undertook to support the rabbi financially. He says, Rabbi Sofer, Chatam Sofer, I'll support you. You marry my sister, I'll support you. You learn Torah. The arrangement worked for 7 years, but then Chatam Sofer noticed one Shabbat his wife was wearing a weekday head covering, not the one that she usually wore that was gold on Shabbat. So he asked her why, what happened, and she said, "Listen, my brother is going through hard times business-wise. He's not financially stable anymore." So they had to keep it a secret from him, from her husband, so not to disturb his learning. But matters deteriorated to the point where she had to pawn her Shabbat clothes in order to make money for it to be able to provide for the family. So the Chatam Sofer says, "What? I didn't know this. That he's going through such a hard time and he's still trying to support us." Tell him stop. He doesn't have to support us anymore. I don't want to make him suffer. So the rabbi tried to support himself and make his own living. It was very hard. And eventually he decided to accept a position as a rabbi in the city of Dresnitz. And and the rabbi became self-sufficient. He was able to, support himself financially. And then afterwards, Rav Hirsch's business recovered and he became wealthy again. His brother-in-law became wealthy again. So you see what? You see how Hashem made it that the brother-in-law lost his money. He wasn't able to support the Chatam Sofer. The Chatam Sofer was forced to become a rabbi to get a job. And Baruch Hashem, now he took a job. And now after he took the job, Hashem made it that his brother became wealthy again. So you see that the curse that his brother should become poor was a blessing in disguise to force the Chatam Sofer to become a rabbi, to take a position as a community rav. So you see that a lot of things that we don't understand why it looks bad, but in the end, maybe it'll be good. It says that by Haman, right? Haman was greater than all the prophets. In what sense? That because he made everybody do teshuvah more than all the prophets combined. How he made a decree, evil decree, and everybody did teshuvah right away. They prayed to Hashem. They said, Hashem, save us from Haman. And they did teshuvah. So you see, in the end, that decree was also for good. It also made us do teshuvah. Hopefully we get good decrees and we do teshuvah. But sometimes, even if you see bad decrees, there's a reason behind it and there's a good behind it. Baruch Adonai Olam.